What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Mario B coming at y'all with our draft analysis / week 1 team builder / battle for week 1 of the PBA, the Paldea Battle Academy. I'm very excited. If y'all are too, make sure to show your support by leaving a like down below. If y'all are brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing. So first of all, of course, always apologies for the mess in the back, you know, going through some shit going through some little shit, so apologize for that. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and keep the battle rolling. This might be a little bit of a lengthier video. I'm gonna do a quick draft analysis in the beginning, then I'm gonna transition to my week 1 team builder and then my week 1 battle. So this one will kind of be an all for one. It might be a little bit of a longer video. If you're just interested in the battle, make sure to check out the timestamps down below and go ahead and forward to your side of the video that you like, you know, forward to the part of the video that you want to see, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it should be a really fun one. You can see the team that we drafted here. I'm going to go over it really quickly, and then after that we'll just hop into our week 1 battle. So as you can see, the team that we drafted, man, it is broken. It's broken. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of fun in theory, right? Because I mean, you know, I don't know how the season's going so far, but it looks like a lot of fun. So I managed to get the quick little I guess draft rules. You know, we had, I believe, 110 points to draft 9 to 12 mons. Our Terra captains, we could waste 25 points on Terra captains. So let's say you drafted a mon that was 18 points and you wanted to put them as your Terra captain, you would waste 18 Terra points, so you would get 25 of those. So yeah, I'll kind of be going over what we drafted. We did manage to draft in pools of 8 people, so it was a snake draft, so you went 1 to 8 and then 8 to 1 back. So yeah, but we managed to get the 3rd pick, and Dragapult went first overall to the homie Q, and then Kiwi drafted Champao, so that left Fluttermane for your boy. So I'm really excited because this is like one of the first times early in a generation when I get to try something that's just that people say is really broken. So really want to test it out, see how broken it is. Spoilers as well, you can see that we wasted our it was a 25 point mon, and we wasted 25 points on making it our Terra captain. So it does have Terra Ghost and Terra Steel. Sorry, Terra Ghost and Terra Fire. You know, Terra Ghost to, of course, boost those Ghost type moves coming out of Fluttermane, and then Terra Fire there to resist any Steel type moves. Not sure if we'll be living anything, just because, you know, this thing's defense is very frail. But, you know, if we can change, maybe live 1 hit, I think it's beneficial. Also boosts up our Mystical Fire if we want to hit into some Steel type. So I was able to pick up Fluttermane, and to pair with it, I was able to pair Great Tusk, which I think was really cool. If you know me, I love my Ghost / Psychic Fighting Dark offensive course. So just being able to pair this great mon with it, I think was awesome. You know, this thing's a really fun mon. It gets access to Rapid Spin as well, which gave us removal, gave us hazards, gave us a cool bulky mon, base 87 speed tier, pretty offensive, gets Headlong Rush and Close Combat, which is a very good dual stab to carry on you. So yeah, really liked that. Also like that it gave me like physical offense, so I had a really good physical breaker and a good special breaker. I went ahead and paired it up with Torkoal because, as you know, Fluttermane and Great Tusk both have the ability Photosynthesis, which will give you a boost in either your special attack, your speed, or any offense, any stat you have the max of. It'll give you the boost in it if Sun is active. So having Sun, I think, was really cool to pair with it, and it also gave me another rocker, another spinner. I think spin is going to be a lot more valuable this gen than defog. So I guess we'll see how that keeps going, you know. So these 2 mons will be my only removal for the season, so hopefully, you know, we can put it on the back of them. Good thing is that, like, the mons that want to, you know, block defog, like a Goldangle, specifically the mon I'm thinking about, doesn't really want to switch in on these 2 rapid spinners. And you know, ghost types, I do have knockoff on Donphan. Ghost types, if they're offensive, I do have Lava Plume on my Torkoal, so they can threaten them out. I managed to get Hydreigon at number 4, which I thought was really cool. You know me, I'm very comfortable with Hydreigon. Yeah, and it got a Stealth Rock this generation too, so it gave me another rocker. And it got some other cool moves this generation too, so I'm really excited to use some Hydreigon. Paired that up with Azumarill. Yeah, I doubled up on my fairy typing, but I figured I should be fine just because Azumarill is a really good defensive pivot. It does unfortunately have to exist in the sun, but I think that with Play Rough, I think we should be okay. But I like it too because it gives me good priority. An Aqua Jet gives me a belly jump sweeper, which is always pretty scary. And yeah, it just gives me a bulky fairy type Mon to help with Hydreigon's weaknesses, really. But yeah, something like Hydreigon, Great Tusk, the Hydreigon, Azumarill, and Fluttermane. I think all 4 of those could be really good and in a team build in a week. Great Tusk can always help resist those poison types. I also picked up Bronzong, which I think was a great pickup. I does share a lot of the weaknesses with Fluttermane, but I think that Dark type is resisted on my team with Azumarill and the Great Tusk. Also ghost typing with Hydreigon, so wasn't really too worried about it. I think Bronzong's great, gaining access to stealth rocks, which gives us a really good amount of stealth rockers on our team, and just being able to set up, being a really bulky wall. Yeah, sun kind of screws us up, right, for fire type attack moves, but we do have heat proof, so I think that's pretty cool. Rotomo, giving us that pivoting that we needed. A grass type as well, because if you look at my team, it did struggle kind of at this point against bulky waters, so that was something I was pretty scared of. Even fire types I was kind of scared of, which is why I picked up the Azumarill. But yeah, just solidifying my fire water grass core. I got my fairy dragon. I don't have a steel fairy dragon steel type core, and then I also have my dragon psychic ghost fighting dark core. So I managed to pull all 3 cores here, which I really like. I think they have a lot of synergy. I drafted Grafaiai mostly for the speed tier, just because my speed tiers were not above base 100, so I figured, hey, let's grab Grafaiai. Yeah, I think it's a really cool Mon. It gets Unburdened. I also took it to Master Ball tier, so something I'm kind of really comfortable with and playing around with. I think it's really I don't want to say under tried, or what's the word I'm looking for? You know what the word I'm looking for. It's been a long day. Yeah, I'm recording this at the end of the day, okay? Give me a break. But yeah, I think it's really underexplored. I think still early in the gen to say that, but with Prankster, it's almost like Whimsicott, gets access to Encore, get access to Prankster parting shot. So a lot of fun moves that this thing can run. So really excited. I drafted Glimmet because I wanted more hazards and a grounded poison. This thing is pretty cool. Shout out to my boy CB Marcus, who took it to number 1 on the ladder on UU, I believe. Gen 9 Nash Dex UU. Just a really good Mon, guaranteed gets you T-Spikes up, which I think is great. And then Crocalor there just because it's cute. Nah, but Unaware Mon, pretty bulky with the Eviolite. I think this thing can really be a really good wall. Gets access to Roar too, so if anything wants to set up, I can roar it out. It gets Slack Off, it gets Wisp. It kept a lot of the stuff. It can be pretty bulky with the Eviolite, so I really like it. But I really think that this team's bread and butter is Fluttermane, Great Tusk, Hydreigon offense, which pretty much destroys a lot of typings here. Not much wants to switch into it. And if Fluttermane has a speed tier advantage this generation, which it most likely does, can get a modest can get a special attack boost in the sun. Same with Great Tusk, who can get a speed boost or an attack boost in the sun. So yeah, that's gonna be our whole team recap. Let's go ahead and dive into our team builder for week 1 of the PBA. What is good, YouTube? It's your Memorial B coming at y'all with week 1 of the PBA, the Paldea Battle Academy, and I am very excited to get another season of a Draft League Pokemon going for the new generation. And if you are excited to, make sure to show your support by leaving a like down below. If you are brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing. We have a lot of Draft League content going up on the channel right now, and even some Battle Stadium singles. So if you could show some love, leave a like, drop a sub, I think it'd be great. So yeah, we are going to be going into our build a little bit of what our week 1 match consists of. But let me go ahead and introduce my opponent first. We are taking on the Grandmaster D-Ray, a coach of the SoCal Annihilation. D-Ray is a really good friend of mine, so make sure to go check him out, man. He's a phenomenal content creator, and he's just a really awesome chill dude as well. But his content is A1. It's beautiful, and his energy, positivity, all that stuff. I have nothing but great things to say about D-Ray, so make sure to check him out. Make sure to go show him some love, and yeah, we'll be going over the matchup here. kind of talking a little bit about, you know, what's good against him, what's good against me. I'll try not to make it too long, but I usually do, but I'll try to keep it under like 5 minutes or something, just a quick little team breakdown. But let's go ahead and talk about that, right? So you should see on the matchup on the screen now, and as you can see, D-Ray's team consists of Iron Valiant, Cyclizar, Goldango, Tinglu, Rotom Wash, Dragonite, Colossal, Swala, and the Masquerain. So you can see the 6 that I'm expecting right there. You know, the Iron Valiant, the Goldango, the Cyclizar, the Rotom Wash, the Dragonite, and the Colossal. Those are the 6 that I'm kind of expecting here. And I just want to give a quick shout out to the homie Jay Ricky and the homie Trico, who offered me a lot of help, prep, and Humby as well. Sorry, Humby. Love you, Humby. Who offered me a lot of help this week with prep, so I really appreciate them. But yeah, basically D-Ray's team is pretty cool. He has really good offensive pieces like Iron Valiant, Goldango, Dragonite, even Tinglu to an extent, right, with the hazard stack. But man, Dragonite is really the mon to keep an eye out for this matchup. Dragonite is the one that I'm very, very fearful of. We are expecting Terra Flying. I did not know that it lost dual Wing Beat this generation, so definitely Dragon Dance, E-Speed, Terra Blast, and then Earthquake I'm thinking is the last move. But yeah, really good mon in against me in the matchup. Things like Swala or Spadef AV Colossal are the only real things that can take hits from my Flutter main on his squad. Cyclizar getting up and a Draco Meteor is, Draco Meteor getting up a Shed Tail is really scary this matchup as well. Depending on what mon's out, you know, they can get a Shed Tail, go into something like the Iron Valiant, Specs Goldango, start going crazy, or even like a Rotom Wash, right? If I have like my spoilers Great Tusk out and you know, I want to go for like a close combat or like a ground type move on it, I have to be weary that they might go into Rotom Wash if they decide to bring it. Also Masquerain, which can be really scary with webs. I didn't bring any. I kind of brought some removal this week, but not really reliable removal. So, you know, if they do decide to go with webs, that is a little bit scary as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and kind of break down my team, what we brought, and yeah, we'll just go ahead and kind of talk about it. So the first one on the squad is Rotom, Nasty Plot, Leaf Storm, Discharge, Volt Switch. Basically, my idea behind this Rotom is that I can, you know, basically come in on the Tinglu. Most of the time threaten it out with like a Nasty Plot, get up a Nasty Plot, and then something has to take a +2 Leaf Storm, whether that is the Dragonite, whether that is the Cyclizar. It doesn't really matter. All chip is really good chip. Even Goldango might be an option for him to come out, even Swallow, right? So whatever Rotom is kind of breaking, you know, I do get to just go ahead and kind of chip something down. I really like that because I think it takes advantage of Tinglu if they decide to bring it. If they don't, it's a really reliable pivot into Rotom Wash. So I really like the Rotom here. Azumarill here, you know, mostly my mostly my check to the Iron Valiant here, you know, Assault Vested. Play Rough does hit it. Bulldoze was a last second put on there. I had Liquidation on it, but you know, with spoilers, you see the Torkoal getting up the sun. I don't want to have like a move where I have to rely on the water type stab, and Bulldoze does. A Play Rough hits pretty much everything on their team, you know, and then Bulldoze hits the Goldango that wants to switch in and the Swala that wants to come in if they decide to bring it. So yeah, so and the Colossal, right? The Colossal as well. I mean, Colossal probably doesn't want to stay out on me anyways, but I really like that Bulldoze also will lower down the speed. So let's say, you know, their Iron Valiant's in, we Bulldoze them, and then, you know, we lower down their speed. It might matter, it might not matter, it really depends. You know, I don't want to stand on Flutter Mane with it because they may have the Shadow Sneak, so that's something they could always do. Even if I lower down Valiant's speed, I don't want to stand with Flutter Mane to risk either a Scarf or a Shadow Sneak. So yeah, that's basically Azumarill here. Just only my check for Azumarill. I mean, for Iron Valiant, not really coming out for any other reason. Choice Scarf, Hydreigon, which is just really good here. +1 Dragonite. It also hits the Iron Valiant with the Flash Cannon, kills it. It kills the Cyclizar if it's not fully Spadef with a Draco Meteor, so it can't get up that Shed Tail. And this is what, like, almost 100% my lead, because I do want to, you know, lead off with Hydreigon. If they lead with Cyclizar, I want to make sure that they don't get that free Shed Tail up. I will Draco it, put it under 50% if it's max HP, max Spadef, Assault Vest, and bam. Great Tusk. Great Tusk was a set I was I was struggling with a lot. I didn't know what to do with my Great Tusk this week. I decided to go with Booster Energy. I'm not sure if it's the best item. I was debating Leftovers, Cobra Berry. I was also debating, you know, Leftovers, Expert Bell, Life Orb even, but I just think Booster Energy is the best. I want to try to save this for a late game cleanup, so hopefully that can be the thing, you know. maybe bring it out on something like a Cyclizar, bring it out on something like a Colossal, Swala even maybe, and then try to get up a bulk up, and then just wreak havoc from there with my booster energy. Hopefully it could work. Not really sure. I'm really kind of hesitant on the booster energy. Flutter Mane here. Flutter Mane is a fucking absolute monster this game. Nothing wants to switch into the combination of Moonblast and Shadow Ball. Like, nothing on their squad. The only thing that can really take a hit is the Swalot, which is going to be fully Spadef in order to take 2 hits. Spadef AV, and then if it is Shadow Ball, Terra Shadow Ball into Psyshock will always kill it. So that's something to keep in mind. Colossal is the better check in my opinion. Also get some spikes if they don't want to bring the Ting Lu, so that could be another option as well. But yeah, this thing just puts in work. Icy Wind is on there in case Dragonite is in my face. It wants to try to set up on me. I can Icy Wind it, lower down its speed as it Dragon Dances. It doesn't outspeed me the next turn. It can't hit me with E-Speed. Then I can just knock it out with a Moonblast or Shadow Ball the following turn. And then Torkoal, it's just my it's just my defensive wall here. Honestly, Torkoal doesn't do shit this game. Like, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to get it in my mocks. Like, it just came in and died most of the time. But if we can get up rocks, if we can get a spin off on their hazards, if we can get a burn on something, I think it could really put in a lot of work. But yeah, that's gonna be the whole squad here. I hope the battle goes well. Good luck everyone to D-Ray, man. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Mario B coming at y'all with week 1 of the PBA, the Paldea Battle Academy, which is a 6v6 draft league specialty for any of new viewers or people who stumbled on my video. But yeah, it should be a really great one. We're taking on the homie Grandmaster D-Ray. Make sure to go check him out. I will have him linked in the description down below. And yeah, just a really chill cat. He has amazing content, and yeah, he's one of like the best content creators in my opinion. So yeah, hopefully I would have had a team builder video already, so hopefully y'all saw that. But yeah, these 6 are not the 6 that you might see in the team builder video, because I was not expecting these 6, but me and D-Ray actually swapped out our mons. Not swapped out our mons, but we shared each other's 6. Like, we already knew what we were gonna bring. So yeah, so I knew he was he told me what he was gonna bring. I told him what I was gonna bring, so we could adjust our layouts, have this whole minute to kind of think about team preview. So let's kind of look at what he made here. Big shout out to the homies who helped with prep this week. I believe it was mostly just Trico and Jay Ricky, but yeah, big shout out to both of y'all. Oh, and Hunby as well. So yeah, his team is kind of scary. The hazard stack is kind of scary. I was kind of maybe expecting the Swallow, just because that is one of the few things that could take a hit from the Flutter Mane here. But if it is Assault Vest fully Spadef, it's not going to take Shy Shock, so that's good. Ting Lu doesn't really take much either, and his team is kind of, I don't want to say it's Moonblast food, but it's definitely something that's very weak to Flutter Mane, which I would say gives me the advantage in this matchup. So I just have to play well not to fuck it up. But yeah, so I kind of knew what I wanted to lead already. I kind of wanted to lead Hydreigon and just drop a fat Draco to deter any Shed Tail possibility of a Cyclizar leading. Sure, that might give them that might let them know that I am offensive. I mean, a Scarfed, but that's fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. But yeah, let's go ahead and get it, man. Good luck, have fun to the homie, and hopefully it's a great battle for y'all, because how else would you want to start off a week 1 draft league besides having a fucking banger of a video, right? So just to show y'all too, man, I know if y'all watch Demon Slayer, I got this Funko Pop right here, so I just got this right here, oh my god, man, I love this Funko Pop right here. But yeah, let's see. They lead off with the moves. Okay, so I lead off with Hydra. Okay, so plan's pretty easy here. He might try to hazard stack me. I am just gonna go ahead and U-turn out, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and U-turn out into my Rotom, which is my switch into this. Yes, I lost Defog, but I am gonna go ahead and set up some hazard stack here. Okay, so that is the plan. I am lefties as well, so let's go ahead and switch out into it. I am very offensive. I will get up a nasty plot here, and I think I will just launch off a Leaf Storm, so that's fine. He gets up the rocks. That is fine. I do have spin on my Torkoal if I ever manage to get it off, but here I'm just gonna go for the nasty plot. Oh shit, they can whirlwind me, huh? I just thought about that right now, actually. Okay, cool. Ruination, that's fine. So even if this thing's like max def, I don't think it's gonna want to eat the leaf storm up. So yeah, let's just go ahead and hit that leaf storm. So we do see spikes and we do see the spikes and I mean stealth rock and the ruination. I'm assuming stealth rock and what's the other thing? Stealth rock. Okay, they're gonna stay in here. Does this pick up the KO? It should. Awesome, it does. So they just get up rocks, which is great for us. And we are recording, which is also great for us. So let me go ahead and take stats real quick. So we do have the Rotom Mo killing Tinglu. And yeah, that worked out really great here. Tinglu does go down. And yeah, cool. Definitely what I wanted to see. I'm at neutral now, so I'm not really too worried. Depends what they want to go out into. Cyclizar can be something I can see coming out here, and if they do that, I might just want to vote switch. Let me see Cyclizar real quick. If I just run a quick calc while he's doing that animation, it's actually gonna be this thing. Okay, so with this thing, I'm just gonna discharge here. I really don't want to play any games with this thing, as we are faster. To see if we can snag a para. Okay, we don't. Okay. I'm gonna discharge again. I'm gonna make him kill me here. And then I'm just gonna go into Hydreigon. And let's see how much a Hydreigon's doing to Terra Flying this thing. Let's see. Yeah, because I don't think it's gonna be Terra Normal. I don't think it's gonna be Terra Normal. I think it's gonna be Terra Flying. Even if it's Terra Normal, with its thing. Well, we're gonna find out now actually. That doesn't, it won't kill if it's adamant. Thankfully. Oh, after rocks though? No, it doesn't kill. I did calc to live after rocks. Also wanted some battle music. Okay. Terra Blast comes off here, as we were kind of expecting. It is flying as well, right? Flying. Flying. Its multi-skill is broken. I do have this, which can come in and outspeed, but the Ice Spinner really doesn't do as much as I would like it to. See, Terra Blast. I think my goal here is to bring out a Hydreigon. Land the Draco and then go into Great Tusk and just start doing this. So I might have to sack this. We knew this was going to be a huge threat on the squad. But yeah, so we're just going to Draco here and hope that we, you know, do a lot of damage. Okay, perfect. That's great. That's great. Okay. So if Dragonite does pick up the kill here, I'm not too sweaty. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, oh, that's fine. Dragonite kills this thing. Kills Hydre and Rotomo. So now I go into this thing. And yeah, I am booster energy, so I will outspeed here. Yep, we do take the rocks. Should have the speed. Yeah, cool. So I'm not too worried about this. Like I was mentioning, I do have the Ice Spinner for this thing, so let's go ahead and click it. If he E-speeds here, that's fine. It's gonna do about 20% because I am max HP. Okay. So we do lose a lot of our Mons here, but honestly, this is kind of what we were expecting. We were expecting the Hydra to do a lot of work here. Since they don't have the Goldango, it's not as bad, but the Rotom Wash might become a problem further down the line. Fabuloso, which is going to probably be the Rotom Wash, right? Yeah. Okay. An Ice Spinner here. So this is fine. I really don't mind wasting this booster energy just because like we did want it as like a safety precaution, right? So I'm really not sweating it too much. They do get a free Volt Switch here though, so what do I want them to kind of get momentum on here? I could go into Flutter Mane because they may have to should I just stay in? Is it worth getting, like, what's the worst case scenario, right? Like my Tusk getting burned here. And I kind of want Tusk for the late game. If I get up Sun right now, they do get to get in their Dragonite. I kind of want to go Flutter Mane. Like, what's the worst case scenario of Flutter Mane, right? Like, I just take a fat, like, hit maybe? Damn. This is kind of a tough position right now. Let's go Flutter Mane because I kind of lost my pivot into this thing. I think Flutter Mane should be fine into Rotom Wash. Because like I said, I think they might have to... they just Volt Switch here, actually, now that I think about it. But this doesn't really give them too many switch-ins. Okay, they actually missed there, so that's great for us. But now they don't have any... Let me see. Do they have any swap in to, like, Swallow here? Spadef. Assault Vest. So a Terra Ghost Shadow Ball into Psyshock will kill a Swallow. Okay, they do stay in here. Maybe they have Hex or something. It's gonna do a fuck ton to Rotom too. Okay, they're gonna protect to see what I kind of go for. Okay, interesting. Okay. Well, Rotom does live this, so Rotom does live this. Well, but they do have the immunity in Cyclizar. I'll Moonblast here. Just because I if they want to go out into like Cyclizar here, they're gonna Swallow. That might be Swallow out there. Oh, okay. So they're gonna sack this thing off. That's cool. Okay. I don't think Swallow's the biggest problem here. I don't think Swallow's the biggest problem here. Oh wait, no, Rubber Wash. Dragon. Oh no, Dragonite dice. Ah, yeah. Okay, this is getting kind of dicey here. Blobby. Okay. But this is cool because this kind of gives me a free either spin or rocks here. So I think I'm okay with this. Also gives me a free bulk up. I think I'll go sun. I'll go this and just get the sun. Let's give me free rocks. It lowers down Rotom Wash's like damage output. I don't really need the Azumarill too much right now. The only thing that's bugging me, I think, is time. Like now I think about it, I wasted a lot of time personally. Oh, Swallow. What'd that mouth do? Okay. Fire Punch. Perfect. Does nothing. Now we get up our own rocks, I think. I think this will give them a free sub, though. That's the only bad thing. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm gonna get up rocks. Yep. And what I want to do here is I'm going to spin up. I'm going to spin, boy. Okay, they have no immunity to this, so that's a free spin, essentially. Harley, which is going to be the Valiant? Okay, this thing. Okay. I really want to go Iron Valiant, bro. I really want to go Iron Valiant. But I think I'm just going to go Great Tusk. I really want to go Valiant on the like on the Shed Tail, on the whatever, but whatever they go out into here, they might just spin here. So if they do spin, like, that's cool. I think I'll just click like Headlong Rush. Even if they do get Rotom behind a sub, I think that's fine. Torkoal. I really wish I would have gone Flutter Mane there, but I just can't like risk it like that. Please go for knockoff. Please go for knockoff. Please go for knockoff. Yes. Okay. Cool. Cool. Got him there. Got him there. So this should be a free bulk up or close combat here. So I think I'm actually gonna go for the bulk up. Don't shit tell on me, D-Ray. Yes. Okay. Going to Rotom. Going to Rotom. Going to Rotom. Great Tusk +1 into the Rotom Wash. Perfect. Okay. So this is gonna do a fuck ton of damage. And I think I'm willing to even like take it. Just to fucking I think I'm willing to take it. Because if it's not max HP, max defense, it will just die here. And we don't need the speed boost right now necessarily. It's one of my best chances to kind of like whittle this thing down as well. So let's see. Is it max HP, max defense? Crit! Oh, the crit mattered. The crit mattered. The crit mattered. I am so sorry, D-Ray. That crit mattered. Like, I'm hacking D-Ray out, bro. And I hate to do it. I got the miss on the hydro pump, which I mean might matter in hindsight, right? It's HP that I lost on my Mischievous, and then I get this fucking crit here. I mean, to be fair, if they're just max HP, like, we do kill. It depends how much defense they have. But honestly, like, you know, depending on how invested they are, I mean, it does matter a lot. So they might go Iron Valiant here, but I like this a lot because I feel like it swings the game back momentum wise into our favor. Yeah, so Harley is gonna be this thing. Okay, so I think I'm free just to like close combat here, to be honest, because even if they get in Valiant, we still break the sub. Okay, Draco. Oh, let's go. Okay, nice. Great Tusk. Great Tusk really putting in work here. Great Tusk kills Cyclizar. Cyclizar, baby, let's go. Mischievous should just clean up the game here. Aria, which is gonna be this thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and I think should I sack? No, is it booster energy? It is booster energy. Into what? Speed? Speed? Okay. So I'm really debating. I don't think they want to stay in here and let me close combat this thing to the face at +1 attack, like Iron Valiant. Let me see. +1 attack. No, they definitely don't, right? Yeah, so I definitely think I'm just gonna go ahead and go out into my check into this thing, which is gonna be this, and save this for the Swallow in the back, just in case, because I mean Swallow can be kind of an issue here. So let's see. Azumarill comes out here. This is great because we are ooh, Bulldoze would put it back at neutral. Right? That's what Bulldoze does. Okay, I'm Bulldoze here. Okay, cool. This is actually like this actually worked out perfectly. Take some rocks. Bulldoze here. Oh god, good god, that did a lot. Okay. So I am just gonna go back into Torkoal here. Yeah, because I don't mind sacking off the Torkoal to like the Iron Valiant. And then now Iron Valiant won't have the speed anymore either. Torkoal to Swallow. It is like fully Sudef probably. Yep, perfect. Okay. I mean, I could just Wisp. Oh, he got the poison. That's cool. Okay. I could just Wisp here, I think, which I kind of like. Lava Plume's just it does the best for both of us. Burn him. Oh, it's a guava, right? Or citrus, maybe. Papa. Cool. Okay, well, I'm gonna Lava Plume again. Now, the only thing that's kind of scary is, you know, the no burn. Okay. Do I have 2 more turns of sun here? Let me see. If I do, I might just sack. Oh, I do. Okay. Yeah, I should die to this next hit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Okay. Okay, okay. I wish I would have spanned then, actually, because that was a good play. Oh, burn, 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 burn. No burn, bro. Come on. What I'm going to do here then is I'm going to actually sack my Great Tusk. Because then I can bring in the Torkoal and get the sun up for Flutter Mane. But I don't think speed's going to matter just because I think they're going to be Shadow Sneak. I'll try to get a spin off here. That worked out perfectly. That worked out like fucking perfectly. Oh my god. The low roll too, like D-Ray, I'm so sorry. Torkoal kills Swalot, and Swalot kills Torkoal. So I'm gonna actually not go into Flutter Mane here because they might have the Shadow Sneak here. And I'm very scared of the Shadow Snake. I'm very, very scared of the Shadow Snake. So I think I'm going to zoom around here. I'm going to hit the play rough and then call it a game. I'm going to hit the play rough and we're going to call it a game. I'm hitting the play rough and we're calling it a game. Love that. Love that, love that, love that. GG's to my man D-Ray, man. I'm very sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I hacked him out. I mean, like, I hacked the man. You know what I'm saying? So I really, really do apologize for that, D-Ray. On top of the fact that it was like a horrible matchup for D-Ray too. Like, I think that's the part that kind of like makes it even worse because I feel like he played this game phenomenally, and I feel like I was rewarded. You know, and I did not play the best. I mean, I made some good plays, right? I mean, I feel like I made the correct plays. I don't want to say like good plays. I feel like I made some good plays, some correct plays. But yeah, I just feel like D-Ray honestly outplayed me there. The Rotom Wash, Hydro Pump, I guess didn't matter too much because, you know, I didn't switch in Flutter Mane anymore, but it definitely mattered if they did have Shadow Sneak. And then even like the low roll on Draco Meteor, the low roll on fucking Poison Jab into Poison Man. So, you know, it is unfortunate, man, but hey, we will take that W for our week 1 here. We do win 3-0. Great Tusk putting the team on its back, man. Shout out to Great Tusk. And yeah, man, shout out to D-Ray. Make sure to go check him out. He will be linked in the description down below. And yeah, make sure to check out any other content we have as well. If you missed the draft analysis, it'll be linked down there as well. And yeah, we start for season 3-0, man. Hopefully we can keep it going. That's gonna be it for me though. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.